Yeah, there's one more. What do we got there? Oh, chukar birds! Chukar chasing and sheep hunting.
When you cook those nuts, they are in there, right? The flame of cojones.
Campfire nut?
It was horrible.
Really?
They never got them cooked all the way. God damn it. So Jesus, it'd be good if maybe you unloaded them first or something.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Oh, there's the hunter.
So Nevada's pretty unique. I think everyone should take pride in their state. We are the battle-born state. The cool thing about Nevada is it is considered more of a Wild West type atmosphere. We have public lands, we have roadways that are just nothing for miles. But you look to your left, you look to your right, and there's mountain ranges. In Nevada, you're able to put in for Rockies and desert in California. And drew a desert, my first ram tag. People wait a lifetime to draw this tag, and it's our state animal.
That's the true first light, boys.
Desert sheep is basically one of the main native species here in Nevada and the Great Basin area.
With the crew that we have here, we're rookies at this.
But I'm not a sheep expert. This is my first sheep hunt, so I'm kind of just excited to be here. I love how all the guys judging sheep here have never been on one.
No guide, and just taking everything that we've learned from being outdoors, being big game hunters.
I'll finish looking up over here if you want to start going over that way, and then we'll catch up with you. As a hunter education instructor and angler ed instructor for NDOW, Nevada Department of Wildlife, you influence a lot of kids and adults, and having that opportunity to teach them not only in the hunter education classes, but as an educator, you have them as they grow up. You try to teach them, the ethics of hunting, the ethics of life.
It was cool to come on a sheep hunt, be with my father, for how much my dad hunts big game. It was pretty cool, pretty special to have him around. I'm
not a individual who goes out to shoot the biggest trophy. I just go out to harvest an animal. I've been very fortunate. Desert Bighorn Sheep over there in the Jefferson Range, and the other sheep, it was the California Bighorn Sheep, and that was number 2 all time when I shot it. Pretty outstanding when you get to see him on a rock outcropping, and an elk is majestic, and a Desert Bighorn Sheep is just pretty unique.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
See that big ram over there?
Yeah, neither do we.
Anytime you hunt with your child, it's a greater feeling of success when you see your child grow up and have the same thrill and the excitement that you have.
Big ram.
Where?
Came out earlier this year and found out where the water sources were. We just had a general idea of where to look for these sheep.
The broken one looks the biggest, right? He has the biggest mass on that right side.
Deserts live in some very isolated areas that are pretty barren, not a lot of vegetation.
Once you find the ram, you got to get to him. Looking at this country here, that might not be the easiest thing to do. You think they're going to feed over or no?
I don't know. Like you said, we're putting them to sleep. Don't forget to eat your Wheaties in the morning. Stemp, you ever seen any others?
I haven't been looking at those. I'm trying to get a good look at this bigger one in this group.
So got on sheep, they kind of just, you find one and then you look around that one, and there could be others, and sure enough, finding one led us to multiple rams. And as soon as we found it, then it's all right, it's not an immediate spot and stock type moment.
Because he's still bedded down, right?
Yep.
So we'll go on this right side and get above that second boulder.
It's figuring out what they're doing, where they're feeding, direction of the wind. It was cool to see a decent group of rams and be able to window shop and pick out which one we were going to go after, and then make a game plan. But that, you see that ewe feeding down low? There's a ewe
right below him.
See the three trees? They had a lot of eyes on the hillside that we were at.
I'd cut through here and then come up that draw where those trees are. And then you get up on top of that, right where Stempy said, you're pretty much going to be level with it.
Yeah.
And then you probably will have a 250, 300-yard shot.
Okay.
Sneak his on.
Let's do it, brother.
Go ahead. Shooting stick, guns, bullets. Are there bullets in your gun?
Yeah, there's bullets in, but not in the chamber.
Not in the chamber.
Let's go kill sheep.
Just figured out a game plan to go up a draw, stay in the shadows, don't get in the light. You know, just hug a hillside, and from one ridge to the next, get behind a rock. Then be able to locate them again. They stayed bedded down for, you know, I'd say at least an hour.
So this might be a weight game, but I can't see. I think they're even further up the draw because I can't see.
And just to go back and forth though while they were bedded down, to get comfortable on how I was gonna shoot, my placement.
I mean, you're solid there, right? Like, can you hold your crosshairs right on them?
And keep eyes on the sheep.
I think that taking the risk of your 400-yard shot is less likely to fuck up than us taking the risk of getting closer. But it's your sheep, so if you want to go for it, we can go for it.
And the game plan was, you know, as soon as he stood up, pull the trigger.
Where it hit. Load another one. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Ram down. Keep your eye on him. Keep your eye on him.
I got him just f***ing down.
Keep your eye on him.
Woo!
It's a good ram, bud.
Oh, man.
Good ram. Congrats, bud.
I love ya.
I love you too, man.
There was a time in my life where I was in college and wasn't really thinking big game hunting was going to be anything I'd pursue.
You know, that's when Dad's not cool, you know, at that time, but he found buddies that enjoyed it as well and became, he's enjoyed it since, and it's created a nice atmosphere, family atmosphere, because we plan a lot of events around hunting, whether it be chukar or big game, and that's what we do.
Like father, like son.
Glad you were here.
You betcha. Puts tears in my eyes.
It was a bit emotional because I was so proud of him, and it was just a beautiful animal. I think there was an 8 or 9 year old ram, and you wonder what he's been through. You see the chips in his horns, and you think, boy, he's had a heck of a life. So
I mean, and there's a respect aspect when it comes to big game, in any game. Awesome, awesome ram, cool character, moment that, you know, I'll forever remember, especially having the guys around this hunt, and my dad there to watch it all.